Hello everyone, welcome to the Currency and Commodity Buzz. This is Manav Modi, your bullion analyst. Let's look at how the commodities market performed in the month of July and our outlook for the next month. Also, for the latest updates and monthly outlook, do subscribe to Motilal Oswal YouTube channel. Talking about the precious metals, we've seen gold and silver prices gained by approximately 1.5% and 7% respectively towards the end of July. हमने गोल्ड का मूव थोड़ा कम देखा है सिल्वर के अगेंस्ट. अगर हम देखें ऑलमोस्ट $80 का मूव रहा है गोल्ड में और $2.5 का मूव रहा है कॉमेक्स में अप्रॉक्सीमेटली पिछले महीने में. This month started with a baggage of a hawkish pause announced by the Fed in June 2022. US की तरफ से भी हमने स्टार्ट ऑफ द मंथ में नॉन फार्म पेरोल्स और CPI नंबर्स थोड़े बहुत सपोर्टिव देखे बुलियंस के लिए. But on the other hand, few other economic numbers like the housing data points, weekly jobless claims and US GDP were capping the gains on the higher side. Fed officials' comments were a bit mixed for the last month. However, the probability chart overall showed a 25 basis rate hike possibility for almost entirely the previous month. We saw the Fed and ECB delivered a 25 basis rate hike in the previous month, but have now switched to a more cautious kind of an approach, claiming that they are more data dependent from here on for the end of this year. It will be important to see how the inflation numbers now continue to stay at this rate or they do reverse from here. Dollar indexes move from here. It reversed from a low of 99.50 to about 102. That is it hovering at current levels. Also, it will be important to see the economic numbers from here on, how they play out and give a direction to gold and silver prices. Our sense is that gold could continue to consolidate in this range till it does not break above $90-80 on the COMEX, and for silver it could be more volatile than gold, trading between $23.40 and $26. Taking a glance at energy market, we've seen oil prices rallied on signs of tightening market, with OPEC plus heavyweight Saudi Arabia and Russia resuming its crude exports. These curbs are along with outages in Libya. हमने ये भी देखा है कि सप्लाई डिस्ट्रप्शंस है नाइजीरिया में, जिसकी वजह से ब्रीफली $80 के ऊपर क्रूड को हमने जाते हुए देखा. चाइना की तरफ से भी थोड़े बहुत इश्यूज हैं डिमांड साइड, बट डिस्पाइट ऑल दिस, डिस्पाइट वीकर इकोनॉमिक स्टेट, वी आर सीइंग दैट इट इज टेकिंग एडवांटेज ऑफ चीपर रशियन क्रूड, building its stockpiles and exporting the refined products. Many headwinds will still remain in the market. We've seen US diesel consumption below its 5-year average in the early June 2023. Market will continue to be in a tug of war between tightening global supply and the fear of slowing demand due to the global economic slowdown. On the price front, we've seen it looks like prices are in a overbought territory and some correction is required from here on. There are some questions with respect to the China's overall recovery on the demand side. Base metals witnessed some positive momentum as recessionary fears recede, and positive momentum from US and China lend some support to the prices. Dollar index has seen some volatility, keeping the overall metals complex busy. China is doing smaller measures supporting the overall sentiment, but some big announcements clearly will be required from here on with respect to the stimulus measures from a positive momentum from here on. Supply side shocks on the lower end is lending support to the prices. Our overall bias on the prices is that the short-term outlook remains positive, especially for copper and zinc. However, from the medium-term perspective, the overall trend will set in only if China's recovery and the demand story picks up from here on.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.